Welcome to Maths TV. Today we will be going through Maths paper 058041 October-November 2018. Paper link and video index is provided in comment section. Question number 1. Mariani sells photos. The selling price of each photo is $6. The selling price for each photo is made up of two parts, printing cost and profit. For each photo, the ratio printing cost to profit is 5:3. Calculate the profit. We have to calculate the profit she makes on each photo. So sum of ratios is 8. So 3/8 multiply by total price, which is 6. So this will be simplified to 18/8, which can be simplified by the calculator. 18 divided by 8 will be equal to 2.25. So this will be equal to 2.25. Answer will be $2.25. Second part, calculate her profit as a percentage of the selling price. So 2.25 is the profit against $6. So multiply by percentage, which is 100. So we will multiply 2.25 by 100 and then divide by 6 will be equal to 37.5%. So 37.5. Third part, calculate the selling price of a photo in euro. The exchange rate is €1 is equal to $1.091. So conversion ratio will be 6 divided by 1.091, which will be equal to, so this will be 6 divided by 1.091, which is equal to 5.499. So 5.499, which will be approximately equal to 5.5 euros. B part, she sells two sizes of photo. These photos are mathematically similar rectangles. The smaller photo has length of 15 and width is 12. The larger photo has area of this one 352.8 centimeters square. So calculate the length of the larger photo. So we are having two sizes. One is smaller size of rectangle of length 15 centimeter and width is 12 centimeter. So area will be equal to 12 multiplied by 15. So 12 multiplied by 15 will be equal to 180. So area of smaller shape is 180. Now the bigger shape, area of bigger shape, which is also rectangle, similar shape. So area is given, which is 352.8. We will check the conversion ratio for area and we will take k square for area and 352.8, which is for bigger shape, divided by 180, which is for smaller shape. So this will be, when we will divide this 352.8 divided by 180 will be equal to 1.96. So 1.96 will be the conversion ratio, but we need k, not k square, so we'll have to take under root of 1.96. So square root of 1.96, square root of answer will be equal to 1.4. So this will be equal to 1.4. So length will be, we need the length, so 15 will be multiplied by 1.4. So for 1.4 multiplied by 15 will be equal to 21. So this side is 21 centimeters. So our answer is 21 centimeters. Centimeters already written, so no need of this. We can erase this 21 only. In a sale, she buys a new camera for $483. This is a reduction of 8% on the original price. Calculate the original price of the camera. So suppose X is the original price and 8% is reduction. So 92% she is paying. Price is equal to 483, and we can simplify this. X will be equal to 483 into 100 divided by 92. So this will be equal to, we can use calculator to simplify, and 483 into 100 and divided by 92, and answer will be 525. 525. Question number 2. Describe fully the single transformation that maps flag A onto flag B. So this is the A part. Describe fully single transformation that maps flag A onto flag B. Flag A is this one and B is this one. So we can see from here that this point is moving right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units up. So its translation and the translation is 5 units right and 8 units up. This will be X value, this will be Y value. And the second part is flag A onto flag C. This is flag A, this is flag C. So this is basically enlargement, but we will check the enlargement. Center of enlargement also we will check. So what I will do, I will join this point with this, and so if we draw a line joining these points, and even we can draw line joining these points. Similarly, we can draw a line joining these points as well. Now we can see this is the center of enlargement, which is 0 and -7. So, and 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 units, and if you check, this shape is 2 units. So this is reducing to half. So scale factor is 1/2. So if we have to write the transformation, so it will be enlargement scale factor by scale factor 1/2 or 0.5, and center of enlargement will be 0 and -7. So 0 and -7 will be the center of enlargement. Flag A onto flag D. Next part is flag A onto flag D. So we will check flag A onto flag D. So for this part, flag A onto flag D, we will use the tracing paper, and I will move it. So flag A onto flag D, so we can just rough sketch the coordinate axis first. So this is x-axis and now this is y-axis. So we have drawn both x and y-axis, plus we will be drawing the flag A, which is this one. So flag A is this flag A onto flag D. So if we check from origin and rotate this, like from here, if you can see flag A onto flag D, this will be 90° anti-clockwise. So again from here, we started from here, this is A, and if I'll move my hand, so from here flag A onto flag D, this is 90° anti-clockwise and it's fitting on D like this. So we will write the answer to part 3. Answer to part 3 we will write here will be anti-clockwise, rotation 90°, rotation 90° clockwise. Basically we have moved from A to D, A onto D, so this will be anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, and about origin, because we have to give the center of rotation also. So about origin like this. Then B part, draw the reflection of flag A in the line y is equal to -1. So y is equal to -1 will be this line, y is equal to -1 will be this line. This is our mirror line, y is equal to -1, and we have to draw a reflection of A, reflection of this one. So again we can use the same tracing paper. So this is basically, this is the flag, and this is y is equal to 1 -1 line. So we can trace this line, y is equal to -1, and this is y is equal to -1 line. And now we will be for reflection we'll be inverting tracing paper like this. So we'll put again on this one. So our reflection will be here. We can see these points 3 and 4 up to this one. So now we can draw with the scale. This will be the reflection. Y is equal to -1. So this will be the flag after reflection. Question number 3. The table shows some values of y is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus x. So x and y rows are given. So for these x values, they have given some value, and 1, 2, 3 are blank. We'll have to replace here. So for example, x is equal to 0, this will be 0, all 3 will be 0, so y will be equal to 0. Similarly, we can replace x is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 in this equation. So 2 cube and minus 3 into 2 squared, so plus 2 will be equal to -2. So this will be -2. Similarly, we can replace this value, we will get 0.9. You can use the calculator to replace this value. This is simple. So complete the table which we had done. On the grid, draw the graph for this one. So the same table we will be using from -0.75 to 2.75. So first point is -0.75. 0.75 for x value, so this is 0.5 and this is minus 0.75 x value, and y value will be minus 2.9. Minus 2.9 will be this, so we will get this point, so we can put cross over here, and the next point is minus 0.5 and minus 1.4. So 1.1, 2, 3 and 4 will be this point, so we can put cross over here as well. Then minus 0.25, minus 0.25 will be here, and minus 0.5, so minus 0.5 will be this point, so I'm putting another cross over here. Then 0, 0 will be origin, so this one. Then 0.5, 0.5 will be this, and minus 0.1, minus 0.1 will be this point. Then 1 and minus 1, 1 and minus 1 will be this point. 1 and minus 1 is also done. Then 1.5, 1.5 and minus 1.9, minus 1.9 will be over here, so this will be the point. Then comes 2 and minus 2, 2 and minus 2 will be this point. After that it's 2.5, 2.5 and minus 2.5, so 2.5 and minus 0.6, this is 0.5, so this is 0.6, so the last point is 2.75 and 0.9. 0.9 will be positive, so 0.9 will be here, so this is the last point which we have traced. Draw the graph. So we'll have to draw free hand drawing also for this curve, so we can draw a freehand curve like this one. So this, and then we'll be turning this page, so this will be like this one, and then this will be smoother curve will be required, so as smooth as you can. By practice you can try to draw a smoother curve, so this will be like this. So we have drawn almost smoother curve. Then use your graph to complete the inequalities in x for which y is greater than minus 1. So y is greater than minus 1 will be this dotted line, so we can draw dotted line. Y is equal to minus 1, this will be y is equal to minus 1, so x value should be greater than, use your graph to complete the inequalities in x for which y is greater than minus 1. If you check, y value is greater than minus 1 starting from here, like from this will be 1, x value will be, this will be 1, and this one will be, this is 0.5, so this is 0.4, 45, you can say 0.45, which is minus side, and this is 2.25, and this is 2.35, so you can write here 2.35. D part, the equation x cube minus 3x square plus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0 can be solved by drawing a straight line on the grid. Write on the equation of this line. So for this question, if we check the start of the question, they have given the table shows y is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus x. So we'll rearrange this given equation in part D. We will write here x cube and minus 3x squared and plus here y is equal to is plus x, so we have 2x, so we can write plus x, so this will be 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, and if you see this part is equal to y, which is given at the start of the question, so we can write here y plus x minus 1 is equal to 0, which implies y is equal to minus x plus 1, or you can write y is equal to 1 minus x. So this is the equation which is required. Then on the grid, draw this line and use it to solve the equation. So y is equal to 1 minus x or minus x plus 1. On the same grid we will be drawing the equation. So from this I will write down, copy this equation over here, y is equal to minus x plus 1. So our equation is y is equal to minus x plus 1. If you see, this is the c y intercept. So y intercept will be plus 1, it will be passing through this point, and the gradient is minus 1. So minus 1 unit this side and 1 unit this side, so we can draw this line like this one. So this will be the line which is required, so it will be so x value for this point, if we check, it will be almost 2.26. So 2.26 we can write, or 2.25, 2.25 or 6 we can write, 5 or 6, whatever your graph will be representing. Then E part, by drawing a suitable tangent, find an estimate for the gradient of the graph y is equal to this at minus 0.25. So minus 0.25 we have to plot the gradient at minus 0.25. X is equal to minus 0.25. This is 0.5, this will be 0.25. So we'll draw gradient. First we'll draw the tangent at this point. Tangent, you know, is the line which is touching the curve only at a single point. So we can draw a line like this. So if we check, if we form the triangle, so triangle, we can form triangle like this one from this point to this one. So we will check for this triangle. Rise will be 1, and this will be 1 unit, 2 unit, and this will be 2.5 and 2.6, 7 and 8. So this side is 2.8, and this side will be this is 4 boxes, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1 unit, 1.25. So this side will be 1.25. So we can divide 2.8 divided by basically 1.25 will be equal to 2.24. 2.24 will be the gradient of this this line. 2.24. If you want to copy the working, this will be 2.8 divided by 1.25. This will be equal to 2.24, and this is the gradient 2.24. So for this question you will have to show this working, as well as you will have to show the triangle which I have shown over here. If you want, I will shade for your understanding. This is the triangle which I have used to find the gradient of this line. Now we will be moving to the next question. Next question is a school nurse records the height h centimeter of each of 180 children. The table shows the information. This is the table which is given. Calculate an estimate of the mean. Give your answer correct to one decimal place. So we will be adding basically sigma fx. Formula is sigma fx over sigma f. So we will be adding the frequencies, plus we'll be dividing this fx by sigma x f. So first of all we will be calculating the middle range, and if we add 60 plus 70 and divide by 2, it will be 65. Middle of these two will be 80, and mid range, basically we are checking the mid range, this will be 95. Similarly for these two will be 100 and 5, and for these two will be 112.5. for these two will be 120. Now we will be multiplying these mid range with this one, so this will be 65 into 8 plus 80 into 26 plus 95 into 35 plus 105 into 67 plus 112.5 into 28, and last will be 120 into 16. 120 into 16 and divided by the sum of frequencies, which is 180, so divided by 180. So we will use calculator to simplify this length here calculation. So we will put in bracket 65 multiply by 8 plus 80 multiply by 26, this one 26 plus 95 multiply by 35 plus 105 multiply by 67 plus 112.5 multiply by 28 plus 120 multiply by 16 and divided by 180. So we'll check the calculation. This will be 100.166, so which is approximately equal to 100.2. so this will be our answer. B part, in the histogram showing the information, the height of the bar of the interval 60 to 70, this one, is 0.4. Calculate the height of the bar for each of the following intervals. So for these intervals, we will utilize the given information, which is for 60 to 70, which is this part. So for 60 to 70, frequency is 8. So first of all, we will calculate the scale factor. scale factor will be equal to 0.4, which is given this one 0.4, and we will divide it by 8 frequency divided by class width, which is 70 minus 60, which is 10. So this will be our scale factor. We will calculate the scale factor first. So scale factor is 0.5. Basically we can take fraction first. So 0.4 divided by again fraction 8 over 10. So this will be equal to 1 by 2. So our scale factor is 1 by 2. Now we can calculate for 115 to 125, which is this one. So we will take this, which is frequency 16. So 16 divided by class width, which is 10, multiplied by scale factor, which is 1 by 2. So we will get, we can check the calculation. 16 divided by 10, and this will be multiplied by 1 by 2 or 0.5. So this will be equal to 0.8. So for this one is 0.8. Similarly, we will be taking class width for other groups also. This is like 28. So for 110 to 115, so this will be 28, and this will be class width will be 5. So this will be divided by 5, multiplied by 1 by 2. So we can change numbers here. So okay, we can redo. So 28 divided by 5 and multiply by 0.5. So this will be equal to 2.8. So this will be 2.8. And for the next one, which is 70 to 90, 70 to 90 is this one. So 26, we will take 26 divided by the class width, which is 20, multiply by the scale factor, which is 0.5. So this will be equal to 0.65. Now complete the cumulative frequency table. Cumulative frequency table will be basing on this one. So for example, this is the table given. Height is this one. So under 70 will be how much? Under 70, if you can check this one, this one below 70 is 8. So we will fill this table as 8, and below 90 is, below 90 will be this one, it's 26 plus 8. 26 plus 8 will be 34. So similarly, below 100, below 100 will be 100, and below 100 will be this one. So 35 plus 26 plus 8. So we can add 35 plus 26 plus 8. This will be equal to 69. So we can fill here 69. Similarly, less than equal to 110, less than equal to 110 will be this one. So in 69 we will add 67 as well. So 69 plus 67 will be equal to 136. So we will write here 136. Then less than equal to 115. So less than equal to 115, 28 we will have to add more for cumulative frequency. So 136 plus 150 up to 15, right? So it will be, so plus 28, 28 will be 164. So here we will write 164, and the last is already filled, 180. On the grid opposite, draw a cumulative frequency diagram. So a cumulative frequency diagram we have to plot on this given grid. So we will be taking these values which we have just done. So on this graph we will be checking less than 70. Less than 70 is 8. So I will place, I'll fold page and then I'll show you the table, and like this one. So these are the values. For h will be less than 70 will be 8. So for 70 less than equal to 70 is 8, so this is 10, so this will be 8. I will put a cross over here. Then next point will be 90 less than equal to 90 is 34, so this is 20 and this is 30, so 32 and 34 will be this one. Then 60, then 100 will be 69, so 100 will be 60 and 60, 70 is this one, so 69 I will put over here. Then next comes to 115, basically 110 will be 136, so 110 is this line, so we'll have to go to 136, so 120, 130 and 36 will be this one. So I will, hopefully you are understanding. And then for 115, for 115 will be this line, 115 is this line, so you can check from below also. So this is 115 middle line up to 164, so 164 will be, this is 160 and 162, 164 will be this one. Then last one 125, 125 is this line, middle line, so 180, 180 is this top point. So we have drawn this cumulative frequency diagram we have drawn. Now we have to just draw this freehand drawing. So we'll be joining this with 0 from this side, and we'll be drawing this one, so you can see here. So we can further extend this graph. Smooth curve is required, so we will be smooth curve like this one. So this and this will be the curve. So this is a cumulative frequency diagram. If I show you the complete, this one and this one, so this is done. Now the questions which we'll have to answer on the basis of this cumulative frequency diagram is: use your cumulative frequency diagram to find an estimate of the interquartile. Interquartile, you know, is 25th percentile, difference between 75th percentile and 25th percentile. So if we have to calculate 25th percentile, total is 180, so 25 over 100 into 180 will be equal to 45. So this will be 25th percentile. This is 40, 42, 44 and 45 will be roughly over here. So we can draw a line for 25th percentile. So we can carefully draw the dotted line over here. We can draw dotted line. This will be 25th percentile, and we can show on the graph as well on towards x-axis also dotted line. So hopefully you will be following everything I'm trying to explain. These graphs are a little cumulative frequency diagrams require more explanation. So, and this is 25th percentile which we have done. Now we will be doing 75th percentile. So 75 divided by 100. So we can use this one divided by 100 into 180. So this will be equal to 135. So now we will have to draw. I will reach at 135 first. So this is 120, 122, 4, 6, 8, and 130 will be this one. So we need 135. So this will be 135. So I will mention here 135, and this was 45, right? This was not 45, 42, 44. So the percentile I'll calculate again. 25th percentile which we have done is 45. So this is the 45 point which we have taken, and this is 135. So I will be drawing the line up to the graph from this side as well. So this will be the dotted line which will be extending up to the graph, and then from the graph we will be extending this line to the x-axis, which is this one. So we can draw the dotted line towards x-axis. So this is the dotted line. So this is the 75th percentile. Interquartile range will be difference between these two values of x. So it's starting from this point to this point, and the difference between these two x values is 16. 10 this one and 6 this one, so 16. So answer will be 16 for this interquartile range. Then they are saying the 70th percentile. So 70th percentile, we can calculate 70th percentile, like 70 divided by 100 multiplied by 180. This will be equal to 126. So we will go to 126 value and check the value for that one. So this is 120 and 125 and 126 will be this is basically 130. So 120, 125 and 126 is this value. So 126. So we will trace this line, we will draw this line up to the curve for 126. This one, this solid line I have drawn just to differentiate. You can draw a dotted line as well, and from this side we can see there is a minor difference. So I'm drawing the solid line for differentiation so that you can understand. See, this is the solid line for this. So 70th percentile we have drawn at 126, and this is the line which we have drawn. If we see from the x value for 126, it will be over here. So this line is 109. So 70th percentile answer will be 109. E3 is the number of children with height greater than 106 centimeters. So again we have to go to the graph and check for 106 centimeter height. So 106, if you check, 100 is this one. So 106 6 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 106, if we draw line for 106, it will be, I'll draw line up to the graph. So this will be over here. So if we draw line over here will be this one, and then join it with the y-axis, so we will get this point which is 108, 102, 4, 6 and 8, so 108. So 180 minus 180 minus 108, this portion, right? So this will be working for this question. We will show on the graph as well, and we will write 180 minus 108 will be equal to 72. So answer will be 72. Question number 5. This diagram is given which is not to scale. So the diagram shows a prism with length 18, length is 18, and volume is 253.8 centimeter cube. The cross section of the prism is a right angle triangle. This is right angle triangle. So I will share, this is the face area basically for this, and the height is h, this one. Show that the value of h is 4.7. So basically area of the prism, volume of the prism, basically volume of the prism is face area multiplied by length. So face area, this is the triangle, so 1 by 2 into base into height will be area of this facing triangle in multiply by 18. This is equal to, which is provided, 253.8. so now 1 by 2 into base is 6 and height is h, we don't have, so into 18 is equal to 253.8. now we can simplify, h will be equal to 253.8, and these things will shift to the other side, multiply by this 2 divided by 16 into 18. So now we can use calculator to solve. So 253.8 multiplied by 2 over 16 into 18 will be equal to, we have done some mistake, 253.8 into 2 divided by 6 into 2. Basically I have written 16, so we'll erase this. So this will be equal to 4.7. so this is equal to 4.7 centimeters. This is what we have to show. This one we have already shown. So calculate the value of x. So value of x is this angle. So we have now this side which is h, which is 4.7, and we have this side as well. So we can take tan of this triangle. Tan will be opposite over adjacent. So I will take tan of this triangle. So tan x will be equal to 4.7 by 6, and so x will be equal to tan inverse 4.7 over 6. So we can use calculator to calculate the tan inverse. So shift tan 4.7 over 6 will be equal to 38.07. So we will write 38.1. Then B part is calculate the total surface area of the prism. So for surface area we have to take all the sides, like for example this face area plus this opposite face area, which I'll be shading for you This is the opposite facing area, this one. So these two areas are triangular areas. So we can write for this one 2 into half, base into height. Base is 6 and height is 4.7. So this will be the area of the two triangular areas. Then we have this rectangular area 4.7 multiplied by 18. So we can take this area 4.7 multiplied by 18, plus we are having 18 multiply by 6, this base area. This is 18 multiplied by 6 as well. So this will be 18 multiplied by 6, plus we require this area as well. So first for this slanting area we have to calculate this hypotenuse of the triangle. So we will apply Pythagoras theorem. These two sides we have, so this will be root of square of these two sides, sum of square of these two sides. So 6 square plus 4.7 squared under root will be this side. So if we calculate root 6 squared plus 4.7 squared will be equal to 7.62. So this side will be 7.62. Basically this is the slanting side, this one. So this side multiply by this, which is 18. So this will be the slanting area of the prism. So we will add 7.62 multiplied by 18. So we'll put in brackets. Now we can calculate this whole thing. We can write 2, then in brackets 1 by 2 mean 0.5 into 6 and 4.7. So this bracket will be closed, then plus 4.7 multiplied by 18, bracket closed, then plus we'll be having 18 multiplied by 6. So 18 multiplied by 6 and plus last term, which is 7.62 multiplied by 18. So this will be giving us the number 357.96. So we can round this number and this will be 357, or you can write 358. Question number 6 is Venn diagram. So this detail is given. The Venn diagram above shows information about the number of students who study music, drama and geography. So how many students study music? Music is this one. So 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4, which is 14. So it's direct summing up the numbers. How many students study exactly 2 subjects? So 2 subjects are these 3 people which are studying. So this is 9 plus 4 will be 13, 13 plus 3 will be 16. So this will be 16. Then 2 students are chosen at random from those who study drama. So from these they have chosen 2 students. So calculate the probability that they both also study music. So 5 students are studying music as well. So 5 out of how many, like 22. So this, for the first student probability will be 5 out of 22, and for the second it will be 4 out of 21 because one number is reduced. So we will check the calculation. So 5 divided by 22 multiplied by, again, fraction 4 over 21. This will be equal to 10 over 236, or if we directly multiply we will get 20 over 462. So this is the answer. Then fourth part, in the Venn diagram above, shade M intersection D complement. M intersection D complement. First I will erase the whatever I have shaded the portion first, then I will reshade this. So M, first M, so M is this whole one, intersection D complement. D complement is this outer area. D complement is not in D. So not in D will be this portion. So we will shade basically this one only. This one. So this will be our answer to this question. Basically we have to shade this also. So this one, this will be the shaded area. For B part, this detail is given. So universal set is from 1 to 10, and the information given is this. We will focus on this first. 4 belongs to A intersection B. So A intersection is this area, so 4 is here. So then they are saying A union B complement. A union B complement will be outside the area, and A union B complement will be this outer area. So 179 will be this in this outside area. And then they are saying x is an integer, x belongs to 1 to 10. This is, and A is containing x is even, so even numbers should be here. So 4 is gone, so 4 is already there. Then 6, 8 and 10 will be in this area, and then remaining will be in this area. So 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is not there, so 3 will be here. Then 4, 5 will be here, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So now everything is completed. Then use your Venn diagram to complete the statement. B will be what? B will be 3, 4 and 5. This is in B. So we'll write 3, 4 and 5. Question number 7. This triangle is given which is not to scale. So two sides are given and included angle is given. Calculate the area of the triangle PQR. So for area we can use formula. Area of a triangle is equal to half into AB sine C. So AB will be 1 by 2 into A is 8.9 and B is 12.5, and sine of the angle is what? 130.6. So we will use calculator to solve this one. So 1 by 2, which is 0.5, multiply by 8.9, multiply by 12.5, and multiply by sine of angle 130.6. So this will be equal to 42.23. So we will write here 42.2 centimeter cube. Then B part, this another shape is given, which is two triangles basically, and in this one, in the triangle AB is equal to 18. This AB is equal to 18, BC is equal to 21.3, and BD is equal to 11.6. Angle BDC is given 123.5, and angle ABC is a right angle triangle. This one is right angle, calculate the angle BCD. BCD, basically this angle is required. So for this one, we have two sides and an angle, so we can use sine rule. So sine C over opposite side, which is 11.6. 11.6 will be equal to sine of 123.5 over 21.3. So this we can write C. We can shift everything to other side. So C will be equal to sine inverse, basically. Okay, first I'll write sine C will be equal to sine of 123.5 over 21.3 multiply by 11.6. So we can calculate first this one. So sine of 123.5 multiply by 11.6 over 21.3. This will be equal to basically giving math error, so I'll retry. This will be sine of 123.5 will be equal to this one and multiply by 11.6. So this is equal to this divided by 21.3 will be equal to 0. So this is 0.4541. So C will be equal to sine inverse of 0.4541. So I am using the calculator digits, all digits. So I will take sine inverse of answer will be equal to 27.00. So this will be equal to 27.00. So I will write here 27. Question number 7, B part. We have to calculate AD. AD is this side of the triangle. So to find this side, we will apply cosine rule. But for that one, we require this angle. We can calculate this angle by reference of this one. This is 27. So we will use calculator to find angle ACBD. So this will be 123.5 plus 27 will be equal to 150.5 minus 180. So this will be 29.5. So this angle is 29.5. Remaining angle, because this is right angle 90 degrees, so we'll subtract from 90 degree. So 90 minus 29.5 will be resulting to 60.5. So this angle is 60.5. Now we have two sides and included angle of triangle ABD. So we can use cosine rule to find the length of side AD. So we will be writing cosine rule. AD square will be equal to 11.6 squared plus 18 squared minus 2 into 11.6 and the other side 18 into cos of 60.5, this angle. So cos of 60.5. Now if we calculate by the calculator, so it will be 11.6 squared plus 18 squared minus 2 into 11.6 into 18 into cos of 60.5. So this will be equal to 252.92. This will be AD square. To find AD, we will have to take square root of this value, square root of 252.92. So if we calculate square root of answer, this will be resulting to 15.90, 15.90. So we can write this angle, this length 15.90. Question number 8. Write down the coordinates of A. This is the point A. So x value is 5, y value is 6. So 5 and 6. Find the equation of the line L in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So we can see this is the y-intercept. So value of c is equal to 3. Value of c is equal to 3. And the gradient is 3 by 4. So basically we can write m is equal to, basically this is not 4, this, if we check, this is the triangle. If we draw the triangle to check the gradient, this will be our triangle. I'll shade it for you. So this will be the triangle from where we are getting the gradient. So rise will be 4 and run will be 5. So negative gradient, so m will be equal to minus 4 over 5. So y is equal to mx plus c, y is equal to m, which is minus 4 by 5, and x mx plus c, which is 3. So this will be the equation. We can write minus 4 by 5x plus 3. Now write down the equation of the line parallel to line L. Parallel to line L will be having same gradient. So slope for the parallel line will also be minus 4 by 5. So gradient will be m is equal to minus 4 over 5 and passes through the point B. Point B is this one and it's having coordinates 0 and 2. So 0 and 2 is the B points coordinates, 0 and basically minus 2. 0 and minus 2. So we can use y-intercept as minus 2. So y will be equal to mx, m 4 by 5 minus 4 by 5, mx minus 2, which is value of c. So this will be our equation. Y is equal to minus 4 by 5x minus 2. Then c is the point 8 and 14. So this is the point given. C is the point 8 and 14. Write down the equation of the line perpendicular to the line L and passes through the point C. So gradient for this one, we know perpendicular line is having reciprocal and change sign. So gradient will be 5 by 4 positive plus 5 by 4 and C value is 8 and it's given 8 and 14. So we'll use y is equal to mx plus c to check the value of c. We'll replace this point. So y will be 14 is equal to 5 by 4, which is value of m, into x will be 8, this one, plus c. So 4 2s are 8. So 14 is equal to 10 plus c. So c will be equal to 14 minus 10, which is 4. So this is value of c and this is value of m. Now by using these two values, we can write the equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So y is equal to 5 by 4 mx and c value is 4, so plus 4. This will be the equation of the line. Y is, we will write here answer, y is equal to 5 by 4x plus 4. Then they are saying calculate length of AC. Length of AC. A coordinates of A are 5 and 6 and coordinates of C are 8 and 14. So we'll use these two coordinates and use the length formula. AC will be equal to under root of y2 minus y1. So for 14 minus 6, 14 minus 6 squared plus 8 minus 5 squared. So this will be equal to, we can calculate with the calculator. So it will be 14 minus 6 squared plus 8 minus 5 squared will be equal to 73 under root. So 70 under root. So 73 under root, we can check in decimal, 8.54. So this will be 8.544. So our answer will be here 8.54. Then next part, find the coordinates of the midpoint of BC. We have coordinates of B, which is 0 and -2, and C also 8 and 14. So midpoint will be what? Midpoint of BC will be equal to 8 plus 0 by 2, 8 plus 0 divided by 2, and coordinates will be 14 minus 2 over 2. So this will be 8 by 2, which is 4. So, and this will be 12 by 2, which is 6. So 4 and 6 will be our answer. Question number 9. Paulo and Jim each buy sacks of rice, but from different shops. Paulo pays 72 for sacks, cost $M each. Jim pays 72 for sacks, costing M plus 0.9 each. Find an expression in terms of M for the number of sacks Paulo buys. So it will be 72 divided by M. So this will be the cost. So we can write 72 by M, and an expression for the Jim. So that will be 72 divided by M plus 0.9. So 72 over M plus 0.9 will be answer for this one. Paulo buy 4 more sacks than Jim. So it means this one minus this one is equal to 4. So 72 by M minus 72 over M plus 0.9 is equal to 4. Now we have to simplify this. For that one we will take LCM. So M into M plus 0.9. So this will be 72 multiplied by this one, M plus 0.9, and minus 72 M will be equal to 4. Now we can open the bracket and cross multiply as well. So 72 M plus 0.9 multiplied by 72. 72 will be equal to 64.8. So this will be 64.8. We have multiplied this and written here minus 72M. This one will be equal to 4 multiplied by this, 4M into M plus 0.9. Now we can cancel these two because plus and minus. So 64.8 will be equal to 4M squared. I'm multiplying this one. So plus 4M, 4 multiplied by 0.9, 4 multiplied by 0.9 will be equal to 3.6. So 3.6M, 3.6M. So we can shift this to the side. 4M squared plus 3.6 minus 64.8 is equal to 0. Now if we check, this is the equation which we have to show. If we check, this is 4, this is 10. So if we multiply this equation by 2.5, we will get the required equation. So we can multiply like 4 multiplied by 2.5 will be equal to 10. So we can write 10 M squared plus 3.6. 3.6 multiplied by 2.5 will be equal to 9. So plus 9M and minus 64.8 multiplied by 2.5 will be equal to 162. So minus 162 is equal to 0, which is the required equation. Now we have to solve this quadratic equation. So solving quadratic equation we can do with the quadratic formula. For applying quadratic formula, we can identify the a value. A is 10 and b is 9 and c is minus 162. So we can apply quadratic formula. So m will be equal to minus b will be 9 minus b plus minus b square, which is 9 squared, minus 4ac. A will be 10 and c will be minus 162. So divided by 2a. So a is 10, so this will be 10. Now we can use calculator to solve this one. So minus 9, I will take plus value first, then we'll take the negative value as well. So 9 squared minus 4 into 10 into minus 162 and divided by 20. So this will be equal to 3.6. So positive value is 3.6. Now we will we will basically change the negative sign. So negative sign also we can go here and change the negative sign, and this will be equal to minus 4.5. So the other answer is minus 4.5. Now find the number of sacks of rice that Paul buys. So we can ignore the negative value, and 3.6 we can write 72 divided by m, which is 3.6. This was his value, so this will be equal to, we can use calculator to solve. 72 divided by 3.6 is equal to 20. So this is 20, so 20 sacks. Question number 10. The diagram shows a circle center O. The straight line ABC is a tangent to the circle. ABC is tangent to the circle. It means this is 90 degree and this is 90 degree. At B, so OB is equal to 8. OB is 8. AB is equal to 15. This is 15. BC is equal to 22.4. AO crosses the circle at X and OC crosses the circle at Y. So these two are radii, so these two are equal to each other. So calculate the angle XOY. XOY. This angle we have to calculate. So we have two triangles. In triangle AOB, tan theta, we can take tan of this angle. So 15 by 8. Tan theta will be equal to 15 by 8. So theta will be equal to tan inverse 15 over 8. So we can use calculator to find the tan. So inverse tan 15 over 8. So this will be equal to 61.92. So we can write this is as 62 degrees. So this angle is 62 degrees. And now we can apply tan on this other triangle and we can find this angle. So in triangle OBC, tan theta will be equal to 22.4 over 8. So theta is equal to tan inverse 22.4 over 8. So we can find inverse tan 22.4 by 8. 22.4 over 8. This will be equal to 70.34. So this is equal to 70 degree. So total angle will be 62 plus 70. So 62 plus 70 will be equal to 132 degrees. Calculate the length of B part is calculate the length of arc XBY. Arc XBY, I'll show you the arc. This is XBY, this arc. Now we have this complete angle which is 62 plus this is 70, 132. So we can use an angle 132 with the arc length formula. So L is equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi r. So theta is 132 over 360 degrees multiplied by 2 pi into r value is what? R is 8 centimeter. From the diagram we can check. So we can simplify this with the calculator. So 132 divided by 360 multiplied by 2 pi, and this will be pi, and multiply by 8 will be equal to 18.43. So this will be equal to 18.43. So our answer will be here 18.43. Now in the C part, they are saying calculate the total area of the two shaded regions. So this was the diagram. Shaded region, one is this one, second is this one. So we will find area of two triangles, area of this triangle and this triangle, and from that area we will subtract only this sector area and we will get the shaded area. So this will be our strategy. So first we will find the area of two triangles. So area of AOB, triangle AOB, basically triangle AOB will be equal to 1 by 2 into base into height, which is 15 into 8. This will be area of this triangle, and plus area of the other triangle, which is triangle OBC. So this is combined area for these two, plus this will be half of this triangle. You can see this is base 22.4 multiplied by height, which is 8. So this is the area of these two triangles. So now we can calculate by the calculator. So 0.5 half multiplied by 15 multiplied by 8 will be equal to 60. So this area is 60 plus this area will be 0.5 into 22.4 into 8 will be equal to 89.6. So 89.6 plus 60 total area of both the triangles will be 149.6. So this will be equal to 149.6. So now area of the sector, this is the total area of these two triangles. Now we have to find the area of these two white portions. Basically one sector will take angle 132 and we'll find area of the sector. So area of the sector formula is area of sector will be equal to theta over 360 into pi r squared. So theta is 132 over 360. This will be into pi, and r square will be 8 squared. So we can calculate 132 divided by 360 into pi multiply by into pi, this one, and multiply by 8 squared. So this will be equal to 73.72. This will be equal to 73.72. So answer we can write it as, so this will be area. So now this is area, basically area of the sector. Now we can subtract 149.6 is the area of both triangles, minus 73.72. so if we check 149.6 minus 73.72 will be equal to 75.88. so 75.88 will be the answer. Question number 11, factorize this expression is given, so we can take first 5 common. So inside will be m square minus 4p square, and we can recall the formula, which is a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So we can apply over here 5, and this one we can write m squared minus 2p whole, this is basically 4p raised to the power 4. So this will be this squared. So this is a squared mean m squared, so m plus 2p squared and m minus 2p squared by this formula. So I have applied this formula, so we'll get this answer. So we can write over here 5 into m plus 2p squared and m minus 2p squared. So, and the last part of this question is making subject. So we can make subject, it's easy. So we have to make subject basically p. So what we will do, we will cross multiply first. So 100a will be equal to p plus p or t. Now we can take p common, so inside will be 1 plus rt, and this side will be 100a. So p will be equal to 100a over 1 plus rt. So answer we can write here, p is equal to 100a over 1 plus rt. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like it, subscribe it also, and I will be coming with more past papers with you. Okay, thank you for watching. Take care.